Hey, what's up, y'all? I like to talk about struggle. I feel like struggle is so relatable. We all deal with it. So I want to talk about that for a second. Um, Jesus was telling the disciples right before he was going to be killed. He was just telling them some things. And one thing he told them, he said, the Father loves you. The Father loves the disciples. He said, but you will be scattered. He said, they will abandon Jesus. That's what the word says. They will abandon Jesus and Jesus will be killed. But Jesus said, he won't be alone because the Father is with him. This is out of John 16. During all that struggle, Jesus saying he still won't be alone. All right, so Jesus is having a struggle, right? The disciples are having a struggle because they're going to be scattered, and Jesus is having a struggle. But what do we know? The Father loves them, and that Jesus said he won't be alone because the Father is with him. All right, then he said this. Check this out. I have told you this so that you may have peace. So here Jesus offers peace. He doesn't say guarantee that you have peace. He said, I have told you this so that you may have peace. Then he says, here on earth, you will have many trials and sorrows. So here Jesus is promising that we will have struggle. Oof, I don't like to hear that, but hey, let's see what else happens. So what do we know? Well, peace, I heard it once said, I once heard this said, peace is not the absence of conflict, but simply accepting that there will be conflict. So peace is not the absence of conflict, but simply accepting that there will be conflict. But as we grow as Christians, conflict is not going to disappear. But as we grow, we may have less self-inflicted wounds, self-inflicted problems, but we're still going to have problems, right? Because Jesus said, here on earth, you will have many trials and sorrows. All right, so we're just going to accept that, and we're going to try to take the peace he offers. Now, here's what he says at the end. This is how we're going to bring it together to use it in daily life. He says, but take heart because I have overcome the world. Now, I always looked at that and like, overcome the world. I mean, I get it. Sounds very biblical, and I understand that he has overcome the world. But what does that mean in practical sense? Well, the world, let's think about the world like this. The world conquers me when it comes between me and my God. When it fills my desires. So when you ever had your mind just consumed, it maybe it's a car, maybe it's something at work, or my son, I just let him start playing video games, and he loves to talk about this video game all the time. It's filling his desire. And it's when the world, something absorbs our energy all the time. So the world conquers me when it comes between me and my God, when it fills my desires and absorbs my energy. And here's the kicker, right? And it blinds my eyes to the unseen and eternal. So what's absorbing us? What's in your life that is just taking over? Now, there's hard things that happen. Pain is big. Pain sometimes in the moment's all you can think about, but it won't last forever. Jesus offers peace. And so what we're going to do, is in John 14:13, we're going to remember that Jesus said, ask for anything in my name and I will do it. So the Son can bring glory to the Father, not so that it can bring glory to us so that we get some great new thing that we were looking for, but so that it can bring glory to the Father. Now, where does our hope come from? Hope is because Jesus defeated all these things, and including death. He defeated his desires. He defeated when Satan tried to come tempt him for 40 days. And so he defeated that. He did what Adam couldn't do. See, Adam came and he couldn't defeat sin. So Jesus came to defeat that. So he overcame the world. So going back. So we know that the Father loves us, that he won't leave us, that he offers peace, but doesn't guarantee it. He does promise struggle. So we're going to work through that. We will get better because we're going to do less self-inflicted things, and that we're not going to let the world consume us, which would be our desires and our energy. But we just come every day and talk to him. Pray. I always say 5 minutes praying, 5 minutes reading the word, and 5 minutes worshiping. Whatever that looks like for you, you move it around. And that's how we're going to take heart because he has overcome the world. So that's how we get victory over our struggle, knowing that our struggle is still coming, but we have peace because we're going to set our eyes on things that are eternal. And whenever you forget, remember that heartbeat inside of you. That heartbeat isn't for no reason. It's for a reason. Look around, look outside. get a good perspective on where we're headed and where we're at, and whatever your life situation is, just take a breath, bring it back, and know that Jesus has defeated these things. He's defeated the world, and his victory is our victory. Love y'all.